Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new to the channel, welcome. I am Pokedubs, and today we're going to be opening up another Paldea Evolved booster box. That's right guys, I have very little to no self-control, and I'm having an absolute blast with this set. I don't think I'm going to try to complete a master set like I am still actively trying to complete a master set of Scarlet and Violet base set, but we're having a good time with this one. Let's see if we can rip the elusive special illustration rare Iono from this box. Anyway, I'm not going to hold you any longer. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, we have another Paldea Evolved booster box. Yes, if you are keeping track, this is my third box. I don't have a problem. Let's jump into this. Something that I wanted to mention last time that's worth noting is when you open the packaging on these, the Pokeball logos can like spread a bunch of powder everywhere, so be careful of that. I went back and reviewed my last booster box video and I had a bunch all over the playmat and it bugged me, and I wish I would have taken care of it. But as you might have guessed, today's booster box is brought to you by Zeke's Comics and Games, hooking it up as always. Definitely go check them out for sure if you're in the area in Washington, Illinois. Otherwise, go check them out in the links that I've got in the description as always, guys. We're going to get right into this with the Skeledirge pack. Today we're looking for, I think I've got all of the Meowscarada that I want except for the gold one. Or maybe I have the gold one. I don't know. I can't even keep track anymore. That's how out of hand this is getting. But that's all right. We got Delibird, super odd, super playable. Love Disc, Jet Energy is also playable. Corvisquire. We got the Fighting LA. Luxray is actually mildly playable. You can basically just put it on your bench for free without evolving if you are behind in prize cards, so that can be pretty decent. Hoppip, and another, I have so many Slacking foils. I guess Slacking just demands to be had by me, and that's alright. He is always welcome. We have Lightning Energy, Rellor, Quaxley, looking adorable, as well as Tinkatink there. Pincurchin Clay Art, Pyroar looking mean. Floragato, that is such an awesome art. Mousehold, we got a reverse hollow Great Ball, a reverse hollow Hydreigon, which is awesome. Hydreigon's such a sick Pokemon, and a foil Orthworm for the rares. Yeah, so by the time I get this booster box video out, I'm gonna start to, as you might be able to tell, as I'm wearing the same shirt from one of my other videos, I'm starting to try to batch record some of my openings to be a little more efficient. So that being said, I can get more content out to you guys, which is super exciting. I'm trying to crank up the production for you guys. Crank up the production, but improve the quality. Whoa! First of all, it is upside down, which is funny. That threw me off. Look at that. We got the Tinglu EX Special Illustrator Rare. I think that's what these are considered, the double gold star. That's so sick. I hope the camera can catch at least a little bit of the beauty of that sparkle and texture in there. That is awesome. Very, very cool. Tinglu is a pretty sweet legendary. I don't know if it'll be super great in the card game, but I know Tinglu is pretty decent in the video game as far as competitive play goes. Anyway, yeah, trying to step up the production of my videos and openings for you guys without letting up on quality. So if there's anything you'd like to see out of that, let me know, and I will do my best to tend to you guys, because you're the reason I'm here. We're all hanging out, opening up some Pokemon, chilling. At first, I thought I was going to come off as like super boring, maybe a little dry, but a lot of you guys have made some extremely nice comments that I very much appreciate, saying that you enjoy the overall attitude of the channel. I just want to provide an area where we're all just hanging out, enjoying the same thing. We're just, whether you're a kid or an adult, I don't care. I don't care where you come from, who you are. I just want to share the same hobby and passion that we all have here, and that is Pokemon. We're opening stuff up, talking about playing the games. I love it. You guys are awesome. And we've got... I'm super distracted by all the pulls today. We got Lycanroc EX with that sparkly foil in the back. That is a very angry Lycanroc. He looks a little mad, unlike the overall demeanor of us here chilling. But yeah, I was a little afraid that initially I'd come off as like kind of boring, and maybe I still am to some of you guys. I apologize. Whether it seems like I'm like high energy or not, I actually am. I'm extremely pumped up every time to be here, but I'm just also not going to lose my mind like some of the other Pokemon content creators that you guys might be familiar with. I'm not going to name any names or call anybody out because that's just not necessary. I like all those guys, don't get me wrong, but that level of energy just, it isn't me. So I'm not going to fake it. I get really hype just by being here. Like, I don't know that I can show it anymore, but I think you guys can get a general feel of how much I love Pokemon. At least I would hope so anyway. If my living room and home office and Pokemon tattoos and stuff don't already tell you that I am insanely obsessed with this franchise, then yeah, you all know why I'm here. But again, I appreciate all the compliments and all of the nice words that you guys have had to say. We're gonna keep rolling with all of this content. Like I said, starting to batch record some of these so I can start to schedule more videos out, so I'm guaranteed to have content. Because lately what I've been doing, and it hasn't been getting stressful or anything, I'm not like burned out by any measure of the imagination or anything, but I've been just filming the videos like over my lunch break or something, and then later on in the evening I'll come over and edit it and then just upload it straight to YouTube, which is fine. I just want to feel like I planned it out a little more. Feels like maybe I'd be putting more care into that. I think I've explained it before, but video editing was not in my wheelhouse, and it still kind of isn't. I'm kind of working with what I got as far as skill set goes in that, so I'm not purposely cutting any corners there. I'm just learning as I go, so bear with me. I've got over 400 of you guys sticking with me right now, which is super awesome. When I started this, I thought it was just going to be maybe I'd hit 100, which was like kind of a far-fetched goal in my opinion, but here we are pushing 500. And that being said, you guys all know, or if you're new here, once we hit 500 subscribers, this Charizard Ultra Premium Collection right there, sealed, brand new, is going to go to one of you guys. As I'm recording this, we just did the 250 subscriber giveaway. I'm getting all that stuff boxed up, ready to go. Still got a few people that need to reach out to me so I can get their prizes to them. Nice! Look at this guy. The Grafai Illustrator Rare. That is super sick. I've never seen this one. These Illustrator Rares just look so good. I'm so glad they did these. Between these and like the Trainer Gallery ones of past sets from Sword and Shield, I think these are some of the best cards. Yo, we got another full art Dendra. This is my third one. I've got one in Japanese, two other English, and this one. So that's 4, cause math. That's pretty sweet. Go ahead and sleeve this one up. I am always down to pull some full art trainers. I'm glad if you saw my last video with the Miraidon and Koraidon tins, Those things were absolute duds. That's going to happen sometimes, guys. It doesn't mean that buying tins and Elite Trainer boxes and stuff is like a bad call. Statistically, it's impossible to tell whether they're going to have like good hits or not. Because again, obviously, given statistics, we're opening 36 packs here. So you're naturally going to get more hits more consistently. So I still think if tins are what you want to do, they're worth it. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not going to get as many hits out of them or something, because that's just not true. That literally can't be true. We got Oricorio. It can be because you're looking at it in terms of, hey, I'm opening 5 packs versus opening 36 packs. So, I mean, yeah, if you don't get any hits, that's going to seem like you got ripped off compared to opening a booster box, but don't take that to heart. It's not true. Tins are still fun to open up. You can very well still get some insane hits out of them. I just don't have good luck overall, usually, so that's just what we're working with. It's going to happen sometimes, but the thing that I've preached before is that it's all about the fun and the joy of opening up the cards. It's not about ripping the high-dollar ones out, which is always exciting. Again, don't get me wrong, but we're here to open up some Pokemon cards, enjoy the arts. If any of you guys are into the game, or if I maybe getting you guys interested in the game, it brings out a whole other love for the cards when you're pulling a lot of the ones that you need to build decks, test decks, etc. Just adds that next level of care for a lot of the cards that you're opening up. But I digress. As we go into a Bramblegast and a Krogunk, Paldean Tauros. I think there's like 3 arts of Paldean Tauros, and honestly, I'm here for it because I think that regional variant is pretty sick. We've got a holo Weavile. We're almost halfway done with this booster box. I guess it turns out as I rant about my love and passion for Pokemon, things go by pretty quick. Hopefully it's the same for you guys, and you don't mind hearing my overly passionate rants. I do love Pokemon a lot. Love Disc. We got Snover, Fletchling, Electrode, Vigoroth, Pincurchin shooting off a bunch of electricity. Wouldn't want to get hit by that. Knackley, Jigglypuff, and we've got a Paldean Clodsire EX. Nice. I love the Starburst foil that they put into these. I think it looks really, really cool. So we're doing pretty decent on hits. It's looking pretty good. That Tinglu, obviously, the highlight so far. Pretty cracked first half of the box there. Let's see if we can... I would settle, honestly, for just the full art Iono, because I think both of those arts are very cool. We got Q-Font. And so I was saying that we're going to crank up some of the production. Tomorrow, which will be Friday the 9th, I'll be getting in the Pokemon Center exclusive Paldea Evolved Elite Trainer boxes. So I'm leaving for the weekend, but once I get back, we'll jump into those, and we'll have some more content there for you. And I'm hoping that I've got enough stuff spread out for us to hit the newest set that I keep forgetting the name of. It's got Charmander as the poster boy for it, which is super sick. We'll be jumping into that in August, which will be awesome. And then in September, we get the original 151 set, which is going to be awesome. I'm a huge sucker for Generation 1. I hold on to it pretty closely. It's where everything started for me personally. So that'll be really sweet. Plus, I mean, we get another Gengar art, so that's awesome. I'm always here for those. But yeah, I think we've got a good spread of content coming up for all those things. Got some ideas to keep you guys entertained through it all as we climb up to 500 subscribers and hopefully keep soaring. We got Girafarig, Fletchinder, Toxicroak. I knew they were sticking together. Oranguru, Bramblin, Giacomo, and Cerulege. Super sick Pokemon. We got the last pack of this half of the box, guys. It's already been pretty sick so far. We've got, what, 5 hits there? Metal Energy. We got Sprigatito and Quaxley. We've got Fuecoco next. Ah, Charcadet. That's alright. Rellor. Falkner. We got Dudunsparce, Redundant Sparse, Corviknight, running away from the Tinkatons. We got Low-Kicks, Sneasel, and a Tyranitar. So one half of the box over as we jump into a Qianpao pack. And see what we've got. Is this half of the box going to be as busted as the first half? We're going to find out. We got Nimble, Mastiff, Slackoth, Paldea and Wooper kicking up the mud. Love it. Titan, Corviknight, Itchy Ear, followed by a Redundant Sparse, and I just spoiled it, guys. I saw a gold card. There's a gold card back there. We're going to rip it. What do you think it is? Pause the video right now and leave a comment. Tell me what you think that gold card is. I'm bummed that I spoiled it for myself, but, you know, it's an accident. That happens. It's upside down, just like the other one. Looks like we got a secret rare Grass Energy, which is super sick. I love these secret rare energies. They look so good. There was once upon a time, several sets ago, about the middle of Sword and Shield era, Shadow Rider Calyrex was a really, really good deck when it first came out. And I got a little carried away and ended up buying a bunch of these secret rare psychic energies to use in that deck. The deck uses basic energy very heavily. But the good thing about buying like secret rare energies is that energy is basic energy anyway. Is one of the things that just like never rotates. So that's awesome. So you can buy a whole set of secret rare or promo basic energies, and you're pretty much guaranteed to be able to use them forever until they're unplayable as far as like condition wise or whatever, but that won't happen if you take care of your cards. But anyway, that's pretty hype. We got a secret rare basic energy, got a Paldean Tauros, Bravery Charm. It's a good card. Nice. As we go into the Tinkatink, looking real scared. I think we've got this one already, but that's all right because that is a sick art. This box is looking pretty cracked. I am having a great time. Let's see what else we can pull. Looking pretty good. See if we can get any more full art trainers, even if it is the Iono or not. I always love the full art trainers. Q-Font, Krogunk, Rookity, Pupitar. That one always sounds funny. Falkner, Seviper, Rookity again, Pincurchin, and Jumpluff. The basic and cute, fluffy Pokemon. Cooking through this box as we jump into a Darkness Energy and a very itchy nose. Fletchling, Voltorb. We've got Clavel, Tropius, Skiploom, Dendra. Got a bunch of full art Dendras. Palisand, Vespiquen, Calamitous Wasteland, and a Glamora. So nothing crazy out of those ones, but again, first of all, I'll never complain about opening Pokemon cards, but I will ultra not complain about the hits we've gotten so far. It's looking really good. Combee, we got Jigglypuff, Pyroar. Luminous Energy is very good, very playable. Luxio, Mankey, Citadel, and a Qianpao. Sick. I need this for my deck. That is super awesome, because we're going to try to build Qianpao with all the Bax Calibers. I might try an iteration that's also using a former star that is Palkia V-Star. Origin form Palkia V-Star, I should note. I think those are going to be very good. That is one of the decks I'm going to need to test for the upcoming North American International Championships in Columbus, Ohio at the end of this month. So that being said, I forgot that in my line of content. By the time this comes out, my Milwaukee Regional Championship vlog will have been around for a hot minute. So I plan to do the same thing at the North American International Championships, because if you like the Milwaukee one, the North American International Championships, or NAIC for short, so if you hear me use that abbreviation, that's what that is. NAIC is absolutely insane. Out of all the events throughout the year, usually TOs will host the regional championships, and then the actual Pokemon Company International hosts all of the international championships and the world championships. So, that being said, NAIC is super awesome. This year is going to be the biggest one ever. I think we're pushing... I haven't looked, so I don't want to get any numbers wrong or overinflate them unnecessarily. But I know it's somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 people competing across the board for the trading card game, which usually has the most people. The video game, I believe Pokemon Unite is in the International Championships, and Pokemon Go. It's going to be a lot of people, a lot of sweet vendors like you had seen, except even bigger. We get really, really cool swag kits for that, so I'm excited to show that off to you guys. This year, it's based on the Eevee evolutions, which I do enjoy myself, so that's going to be super cool. Yeah, the International Championships are insanely large. There's a lot going on, so much Pokemon stuff. It's like a mega Pokemon convention, basically. Usually at the International Championships, there's a giant inflatable Pikachu hanging from the ceiling. Maybe I'll throw in a picture of last year's ceiling Pikachu. He's massive, and it just sets the stage for how awesome of a time it is at the International Championships. Don't be misled. You don't have to be special to play in the North American International Championships. Anybody can get in. I didn't have to qualify or anything crazy for it. The one exception, however, is that the registration filled up ridiculously fast. Like, I'm talking seconds. They did registration in like 3 waves, and each one of them filled up within definitely less than a minute. It was very, very fast. I like to think that I have pretty darn good internet. I don't know if that played a part in it, but I was able to get in despite not competing for a World Championship invite this year, because I didn't have the means to get enough points and all that. Whoa, we got another Ting-Lu, this time the full art. I guess this box is themed around Ting-Lu, and we'll take it, because that is pretty sweet. Anyway, yeah, I did get a spot. One of my other buddies from our group got a spot as well. Unfortunately, one of my buddies that usually goes with to pretty much every event did not get a spot, but he did get a spot for a spectator pass, so he's going to come along, have a good time. That's the other thing, like, even if you don't get a spot, just coming and hanging out at these events is awesome. There's a bunch of side events. At this one, there's actually going to be a pop-up Pokemon Center shop, and it's kind of my weakness. Last year, it went downhill real fast. I ended up with a bunch of those skateboards. I don't know if you've seen those. Yeah, they got a lot of really cool stuff, and it can get pretty dangerous, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it's going to be an insane time. So that being said, very, very long story short, we're going to have that as some filler content between now and this fall. So hopefully you guys are into that. Might put a little more care into the video that I record for that. I think the Milwaukee one turned out fairly decent. It's my first ever, like, vlog type of video, so I was pretty stoked about it. Yeah. NAIC is going to be an awesome one to shoot. As we got Wattrel, Fuecoco, coming up on the end of the box here. Q-Font, Corvisquire. We got Jet Energy going in the playable pile. Fighting Allay. Zweilous. Corviknight. And a Chi-Yu EX. I thought at first when I saw Chi-Yu it was a meme, that it was a legendary, but I was wrong. And you know what? I'm here for it, because look at this guy. I'd be scared of it, honestly. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, we're getting a nice spread of the legendaries here. Got Chi-Yu, Qianpao, Wo-Chien, and I'm blanking on the other one, honestly. I'm surprised I remembered that many. Misdreavus, Sneasel, Gothita, Kilowattrel, Azumarill, Vespiquen, Magikarp, and the Fuecoco. Yes! I love this art. It's so cute. I mean, just look at him. There's really not much to say other than that's fantastic. So that's going to go in my favorite Pokemon binder with all of the Paldean starters because I love them all. Honestly, I get maybe even more hyped about those Illustrator rares than I do some of the bigger hitters, because I just think the art is insane on those. Water Energy, going up on our last 3 packs here. We got Citadel, Shroodle, Jigglypuff, Mabostiff, Quaxwell, Saguro, Calamitous, Snowy Mountain, a reversal energy, reversal, and a Tinkaton, swinging its hammer at all the Corviknight. This box is looking pretty cracked, if I do say so myself. Very happy with it. We got Darkness Energy, Marill, we got Wingull, Pineco, we got another door to one of the legendaries, which is super cool. I love that they incorporated pieces of the game into some of these arts. I always love when they do that. That's the other thing I really like about Pokemon, is they tie all of their stuff together really well. You see a lot of the arts from the games in the cards. It's just very, very cool. We got Wingull, Combee, and a Luxray Hollow. For the rare, guys, we're jumping into the last Quaquaval. I almost said Quaxwell. Quaquaval pack art. This is the last one of the box. Let's see if we can get one more hit. I'm not going to be greedy, though. It's been an awesome ride so far. Tadbulb, Girafarig. We got a playable Great Ball. Farigiraf, Zweilous, Spidops. We got a Reverse Hollow Choice Belt. It's a good card. Reverse Hollow Gyarados, and a Mimikyu foil for the rare. Let's check it out, guys. For this booster box, we have the Fuecoco. We got Chi-Yu EX, Tinglu EX. We got Qianpao EX, ultra playable card. Tinkatink. We got that basic Grass Energy in the secret rare, looking nice. Paldean Clodsire EX, Grafaiai Illustrator rare, very cool. Another Dendra full art, it's awesome. Lycanroc EX, and we got the Tinglu, which looks absolutely beautiful. So guys, that's going to do it for this booster box opening. That one was super fun, had a lot of good hits. This Friday, I'm going to be getting in some Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer boxes for Paldea Evolved. We'll get those recorded and out to you as soon as possible. But until then, guys, take it easy, stay awesome, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.